Have you heard about the witch with a B factor? My name is Julie Halanga. I'm a leadership trainer and executive coach, developing professionals to lead with influence and authority. People always come to me and say, if I speak the way you're telling me to speak, it's going to come back to bite me. People are going to call me a bitch. I hear it all the time. And they say to me, how can it be that a man can talk like that and be forceful and aggressive and driving and determined, and I speak that way and I'm called bossy or too aggressive? I'm not going to ever tell you to play their game, but instead, I'm going to tell you to create your own rules. Create your own rules in an unfair game. So how do you do that? First and foremost, think about the tone. Why the tone? Well, you want to make sure that your tone is getting you what you want. Your tone is that difference between coming across as arrogant, too arrogant really, and coming across as confident. So you spend all day trying to influence people around you, whether it's trying to get additional budget or trying to get someone to hire you or trying to get someone to buy into your idea. By paying attention to your tone, you will be able to influence people. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're angry, if something's not going your way and you allow those emotions to overtake your tone, then you're not able to influence the way you want to. Because what people will grasp onto and remember is that tone, and they'll remember the frustration or the anger. Secondly, you want to increase your amplitude. And what I mean by amplitude is we are given as women an amplitude about this high. If we go any further, we're going into the witch with a B. That's the factor we're talking about. If we go any lower, we're meek or not impressive. Men have a larger amplitude to play with. So play within that amplitude. Create your own rules within that. So this might sound like, hey, I really need your help with this. Can you help me think through how we can deliver this report by Monday? As opposed to, listen, this is due on Monday. It has to get done, and I need you to do these 3 pieces. Who wants to play that game? That's where the difference comes in. That's the difference of the tone. And finally, let your words set the tone. Some of the most influential leaders, and you probably can think of some right now, have this calming force about them. They don't need to raise the volume of their voice or their message, but rather change the tone. Encourage people to come in to the decision or the discussion that you're having. You're likely to see a jump in your influence of others when you're using the exact right tone. And that's the piece you have to play with. You know your culture. You know the players. You know who you're trying to influence. So adjust the tone to them. And it may be different for every person you speak with. So it's a little bit of a game to figure out what is that exact right tone. Pay attention to the words that you use so you're coming across as confident and you're speaking with conviction. If you're unsure of exactly how to do this, go to startwithjulie.com and I'll share with you how I have worked with others to change their tone, change their language, and be able to lead with influence and authority.